How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the Dishonored 2 Clean Hands Shadow Very Hard Low Chaos tutorial walkthrough. This is mission 2, Edge of the World. We also get to grab the Outsider's Mark at the very beginning of this mission. Let me know if this helped you out in the comment section if you can. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you're looking to pick this game up cheap, you might want to check out G2A. Links are in the description for that. Let's get this going. Right, so once we wake up, we're going to run over to the left and check the door. And then turn over to the right, head out here to meet the Outsider. And we're going to take the Outsider's Mark because we want powers for this run. So, let this play through, get my powers.
Empress Emily Caldwin, I am a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a man in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But someone yanked the rug from under your feet. You've lost your throne and your father. And I promise, Delilah won't just give them back. So, what are you prepared to do about it? Your Imperial Majesty? And are you clever enough to do it without spilling a river of blood? I asked Corvo those questions 15 years ago. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something.
Right, after getting them up, I'll just follow along the path here. I'm not sure if I fell off the edge. It's kind of difficult to get that first far reach right sometimes, I don't know why. Anyway, come down here and head towards the area where we grab the heart. Another little cutscene here.
Corvoman. I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself. It's good to know you're there. Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Okay, heart acquired. So we'll quickly assign the heart and far reach to the correct places for me, where I like them. There we go. Let's get going. And we'll go over here and grab this first. Is it a rune or a bone charm? I'm not sure. Yeah, we're kind of keeping it minimal to the powers we need. Grab up this guy at the Outsider Shrine. And yeah, I think the only other power I'm really going to use is Dark Vision.
Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons, I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is stranger than I ever imagined. Everything I know has been turned on its head, but I'm dealing with it the best I can. When you look at the great jeweled map at Dunwall Tower, Karnaca is the southernmost port in the Empire. A fat, red ruby. That's how I always thought of it. Up close, the city smells like the ocean and strange spices. Up close, it's a tangled story of blood and ambition. The birthplace of my father. Megan Foster is a stranger, but there's something that makes me want to trust her, despite her guarded disposition. She got me out of Dunwall, and I need answers. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back.
Okay, so once we're back on the ship, if you've got the pre-order bonus here, you'll get an extra 500 coins that are on the desk, I think, but I don't have that. So I'm going to try and get all the coins we need to get the rune in the next area, and a couple of other things as well. Let's head on out here, go and have a quick chat with Megan.
Alright, you've explained part of it, but what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide, but Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers. The Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. Alright. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around.
Right, so once that conversation's done, we're going to spin around, come through here, smash open this little blood flight cage thing and grab the husk worth 5 coins, the Addermeyer there and the health that's on the side. Straight back out here, and we're going to head all the way to the top floor to grab another Addermeyer solution. And then we're going to go into the sea to grab the nice easy rune that's in this area as well. And put down that glass, pick up the solution. And I think we can go out here. I'm not sure if I went the right way here. Hopefully, let me see. I get the heart. No, I think it's on the other side. Yeah, I ended up having to go underneath the boat, but probably should have checked before I jumped in. Never mind. Bit of a dirt moment.
Jewel of the South.
Okay, let's get that air back really quick. And go and grab this rune. Careful about spending too much time in the water here though, because there are like piranha type fish that'll come and try and chew your face off, so be careful. Let's get out of here. And now that we've got all of that stuff, we just want to quickly go into the little cargo room to grab a few things that are worth a few coins, and I think there's some incendiary bolts in there and another Addermeyer solution as well, so we'll quickly come down here. Grab these copper wires, the solution, and the incendiary bolts that are on there. Oh no, I don't think I grabbed them. Oh well, I guess I'm an incendiary bolt down. Right, so after that, head out here to the left and over to the boat so we can head on out with
Ready
Megan.
for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
Off we go.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Right, so boats and hose done for the day. I'm going to head on over here to the left and come up to the right of these stairs. Pretty far reach up here, and I think I missed the jump there. I'll do it one more time. Get it right, there we go. And jump across these things to get up here and snag a painting worth a couple of hundred that we can use to get the rune that's at the black market trader. There's also a pouch just there along with the painting, so we'll come back down the way we came. Them sexy jumping skills obviously get me all the ladies. Just look at that. Right, let's go. Head back down here, and there's also a sneaky rune in this whale's mouth that we're going to grab. Just there. Yoink. And head back up to the black market shop. Straight in there, and there's also a guy just in here you can pickpocket for a cheeky 20 coins as well if you want those. Just here. Grab those, head up the stairs, swing it round to the left, and we'll go have a quick chat with this guy. Also going to grab the upgrade for the ocular lens thing, so we've got an extra zoom on that.
This is what I have
Thank you.
for upgrading your equipment.
Refined lens. Right, let's get out of here and spin it around to the right, straight down, back out the way we came, and back towards where we jumped up and got that painting. And this time we're going to head a little further into the level,
A full day's work.
rather than going through the Bloodfly house, although there are a bunch of coins in there if you want them. Let's go up along here. Again, those sexy jumping skills. Let's get down and heading across to this beam. And you should have another little tutorial here. We'll get rid of that. And I managed to fall, which wasn't very clever. Let's get back up there and do that again. There we go. Heading along to this little fan thing and over to this roof, fish market rooftop. Make sure you end up behind this guy and make sure you crouched as well, otherwise he'll hear you. And then we're going to go up to the street light here. I haven't got much mana left, but I'm pretty sure I just went for it. There we go. Using up those solutions. A little bit of lag there. Wow, lots of lag there. Jesus. Bad. Didn't like that. Let's grab up this pouch. Seems to have calmed down now though, which is good to me. Let's get down here. And we're going to jump across to here. Keep it crouched because there's a guy that could see you if you stand up heading down the stairs to your right at the moment. So we're going to come behind this guy. There's another one we can pickpocket. Cheeky 10 coins up here. He sort of detected me there, but he doesn't see you, so don't worry about it. And grab the health and the Adamire solution. We're going to come out to this balcony and quickly jump down to the archway and go head straight through it. And around here to the left. And we're going to jump up to the balcony that's above us just here. Using that useful far reach. Kind of a weird angle, but there you go. Up to the street light in front of you. And then we're going to go to the office on the right. There's a few loot items here that you might want to grab. There's a fan just there. Adamire solution. Blood fly husk. I picked up the wrong thing there, put it down. And it's the sleep jar there, there's the husk just there on the table. Yeah, there's a painting on the wall through here. There's some bath salts underneath the sink in the bathroom. And that painting worth 200. And then we're going to come out here and there's two guards on these rooftops. One on the right there you can see in front of us and one on the left. Going to have to wait until they both have their back turned, which sort of took a minute here for me. You do not want to get spotted doing this, as it is right by the end of the mission and it can just spoil your run. Keep an eye on that guy. So you kind of want her to be over there, and for this guy you can sort of see on the left to have his back turned to you, but I think, I'm not sure if I went for it here. Yeah, I waited it out, which took a minute or so, but never mind. Alright, so she's going to come back over here, patiently waiting, checking out the scenery, lovely plant pots. But sometimes you might notice she starts to notice me here. They shouldn't begin spotting you for too long, so you should be okay. But if they do, just duck back inside the apartment and you'll be alright. So, I'm going to go here shortly as soon as she starts walking away. There we go, let's do this. Okay. Straight across the roof, stick to the right, so she doesn't hear or see you. And we're just going to come straight down here. And jump over to this balcony that's in front of us. Just here. And on top of the canopy above the carriage. Chill here for a second if you can see a guard wandering around, but otherwise you should be good to jump down and get going. Lovely. And enjoy a nice carriage ride to the next level. That Adamire Institute. This next level's a little trickier, but I'm sure we'll be just fine. None of these missions really take too long when you're doing them as well for the Ghost Achievement or Clean Hands, as long as you know where you're going. Much love for checking out the video, guys. Have a great day, and until next time, take it easy.